to Rosen in this very narrow funnel at the end of this straight. Who's going to get the whole shot? Well, it's Pruma there again, but Van Lukener on the inside. Van Lukener from backs, from Pruma. Wilkinson is left. Round the outside goes Marco Heinze. Not up the bank like he did in qualifying. Brilliant start by Van Lukener yet again. Look how they bunch up going through there. But if you're at the front, and there's been watering of course, the course preparation involves a fair amount of watering, you need to get out front. Tim Pruma, Rodolphe Le Breton with Marco Heinze sniffing at the inside. The Swiss duo going so strongly, it seems to suit the left-hand sidecars. Down the left goes Justin Kerben and Dion Rietman on the left-hand side, trying to get the inside line on Brett Wilkinson. Zabel of Van Lukener versus the Husky of Etienne Bax, the 82 reigning and defending world champion, whose time is now running out to retain this title. They come here separated by 18 points going into these two races. And 18 points and 6 races to close that gap. Pruma, the ever fast-starting Pruma, in third place. There's Wilkinson. There, Kerben going over. I can see the French boys in the hunt as well. The French boys are upside down. Prunier, Team Prunier, 94, upside down. Got in the loose stuff, and that's what happens. Chair flicks round and over you go. They've got to regroup and charge, but at the front, these two now pulling away. Bax realising that he has to try and get one over Marvin Van Lukener. Didn't manage to do it in qualifying. Van Lukener fractionally faster. These whoops as well are not regular. Andre Chermak was saying to me that it's not, oh, look at that punch up. There's Visselink in there. That looks like Girardin, one of the Frenchmen. Tom van der Lagermaat is in there as well, and someone in black at the back of the bunch. Surely that wasn't the Prunier boys yet again. It's a bit tight on the bends. All through goes Kerben on Wilkinson. Wilkinson and Joe Miller. The 199 team in the blue. They're going strongly, very strongly. Was that Dan Foden behind it? Didn't quite see. Let's have a look. But look now. There's a battle. 19 points separating these two. Kerben 19 points behind Brett Wilkinson, who sits in 4th in the standings. There, out of it, Daniel Willemsen and Mikkel Gabor, the Czech rider for a day, passenger for a day if you like, standing in. And what a great job he's done with the 10 times world champion. Playing catch up, Koen Hermans, Ben van den Bogart on the back of Christian Hendrick and Lenz. The Germans having a one-off ride, not living far away, just over the border. We are in South Bohemia, close to the German border here at Loket. Well, there's a German we know well. Through on Heinze goes Justin Kerben. He and Dion Rietman having a fantastic charge here, so they have now gone one place further up the order from Brett Wilkinson, who is behind Marco Heinze, I think. Coming into shot, surely, and Heinze fighting back. Not having any of it. There's Brett Wilkinson just coming in. That looks like Dan Foden just going out of shot there. Koen Hermans. Yeah, there it is. Dan Foden and Ryan Humphrey, the number 10. Koen Hermans. Oh, and they're in the deep stuff. They swung it round as well. And that's what happens. You get in the loose. You're in all sorts of trouble. So they've got to regroup. What's going on here? Is that Lil Bardis? Surely not. Something wrong somewhere. Can't see the number. They're all filled in at the front, but there's frantic work going on in pit lane, which is a very busy area. Koen Hermans, his season has fallen apart recently, still in third place in the championship. Stefan Wires, and the Lil Bardis boys now. So it wasn't the Lil Bardis boys in the pits, but they are stopped now. That's the mega two-stroke. Have they got it fired up? Come on, get it kicked up, get it away. Still Pruma ahead of Justin Kerben. The number 7, Kerben, looking at the inside of the German. He's going to make it down over the jumps because Kerben is brave over the jumps. He and Dion Rietman doing a fantastic job here. And look at Heinze, there's Brett Wilkinson dropped. So Kerben now is taking points out of Brett Wilkinson's 19-point advantage. And Brett will know that. Fortunately for him, the Lil Bardis boys have had their own share of troubles because they sit between Kerben and Wilkinson in the standings. Pruma then. Pruma round the outside of the back marker. Here recovering Dan Foden. And likewise the Lielbardis boys. Daniel and Bruno Lielbardis, 17 years of age, the Latvians, with another whole host of supporters here. An absolute army of Latvian supporters. Blue flag, get out of the way. The leaders are coming, the fast men are coming. A look over the shoulder for the tail ender there. That's the number 55 crew, that's Elika and Botur. We spoke to Elika earlier on in the weekend in an interview, another young German who's come over the border. Look over the shoulder and let's see if Van Lukena realises who's pressing him down. High in the air, checkered flag for Van Lukena. Bax brings it home in second place. There he is, Etienne Bax and Andre Chermak. We're looking for third. It's going to be Kerben. Kerben and Dion Rietman in third place after a hard-fought battle all the way from a fairly lowly start position. Who's going to come home in fourth? Well, Heinze. Confirmation of that then. There's your Heinze in fourth place. Top three, we saw them over the jump. Wilkinson fifth, a good ride by Brett and Joe, but they've lost ground on Kerben. Kerben is closing on Pruma, Sanders. Lielbardis is recovered, top 10 for Foden as well.